Okay. Welcome everybody to a new episode of Fuerte como Mujer. And today we have two amazing guests. And it's kind of difficult to be like so excited about it because it's actually not great news that they have to talk to us about. So we are glad they accepted our invitation. So we have today Agata and Pavel, right? Is that?
Yes, correct.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for invitation.
Yeah, we've heard the news, so there's a lot of stuff going on in your lives right now and difficult things that are going on. And we just wanted to give you some time to let everybody know. And let's start from the beginning. Like, what happened? What was the first thing that started everything that we see today?
So I think we should start at Worlds last year in 2024, where I won and got the nomination for the World Games, which are happening this year in August. And then in March, we received a document to fill out to be able to get the accreditation at the World Games.
Yeah.
And my coach Paweł also received it. So we believed that he would be going to the World Games as a coach. And then in June, so last month,
Yeah.
we learned that our federation decided that he is not needed there, and without telling us anything, informing us about the change, they just didn't nominate him. So my teammate Zuzanna Kula, who is also competing there and is also coached by Paweł, wrote an email to our federation asking them to nominate Paweł and explaining why she needs him there at the competition, to which they responded that the governing body of our fed decided that it's not necessary for him to go and that the coaching staff is good enough. So after hearing this, I wrote an email saying that I am withdrawing from the World Games. And after being asked what's the reason by my federation, I said that it's because I don't feel like there's a good enough coaching provided, in my opinion. That was 3 or 4 weeks ago, so way before the final nominations, so plenty of time to withdraw my nomination. But my federation to that responded that they are revoking my license, so I'm basically no longer a member of PZK FITS, and as a consequence, I'm no longer a member of the IPF, which means I can't compete in any IPF meets, national or international.
Wow.
And yeah, since then they've been trying to basically pressure me into competing,
Yeah.
even though I've made it very clear that if my coach can't go, I'm not going. And even though I haven't had a license for the past 10 days, I'm still up on the nominations.
Oh,
So I
wow.
don't know if that works. I
They are
hope there's
still
still hope.
holding faith.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this is the part like I didn't know at first. I just thought that it was like really quick, like, oh yeah, we just didn't consider him or whatever. But like he was actually on the
Yeah,
run to be in the coaching team. Like he applied
that's
for
that's
it. They
the
asked, oh my goodness,
that's the whole point,
this
that
is
we
insane.
believed he would be going. And
And yeah, and you thought he was going.
There
Now,
is no transparency from our federation
yeah. Like,
about
why
that.
did they make that decision? What?
Yeah, and actually they could told us on March that okay, you will not be participating as a coach in during the World Games. And maybe we will try different things. Maybe the whole thing wasn't so big, so hard to everybody now. Um, I think we would just treated it differently, but now it's basically based on a lie because it was like
yeah,
not telling true to us about it, and what the whole point of it is.
Yeah, and so there are two things that are going on at the moment. Like, one is that they didn't even consider you. Maybe like at the last minute, they were like, nah, yeah, we'll tell them last moment so they can back off,
The
maybe.
thing is,
You know?
they,
And then the other thing is that they revoke your license.
so
And
the thing
it's
is, they
like,
didn't
yeah,
even. Let me
because you
just.
don't want to participate in a meet. And it's like insane to think about it. I don't know.
So, like, two things. One, they didn't even tell us that Paweł
Yeah.
wouldn't be going. We found
No.
out from rumors,
Oh, they
and then
didn't
we
like
saw.
officially tell you.
No, no, no.
They didn't.
We just start asking
That's
questions.
crazy.
What the hell is going on? I think they wanted to just keep it in secret and actually tell us, oh shit, sorry, we forgot to told you that actually it's the
It's
final.
too late now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too late.
They were avoiding it. They were avoiding it because they knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, they wanted to run it off as a mistake, most likely.
Most
And-
likely.
oh, that's insane. And I
Yeah,
have
it is.
another question for you. Like, how many people are going for your federation to the World Games? How many are there
So we have.
for the raw powerlifting?
Raw.
It was.
Single.
Yeah. I was the only athlete from Poland going to compete in classic, but we have two athletes competing in equipped.
Yeah. One is the legend Jarosław
there's
Olech,
three
and the
athletes.
second one
And one
is
is you, and the other one is also an athlete
yeah,
that you coach,
Yeah,
Pavel, right?
yes,
So
exactly.
you have two athletes
Yeah,
that are coached by
66%.
you, and you're not even considering the coaching team, and they
Yeah.
don't tell you with
Yeah,
enough time.
yeah,
It just doesn't make
and
sense.
yeah, and things is getting weirder if you think about it. That I was at World Games 2022 with Agata at her start as a coach, and actually I was on every let's say
Major.
major meet of Agata and also Zuzana Kula. So this decision, that decision that our federation made is ridiculous. It's mental.
Definitely insane.
And about the second thing that Agata wanted to say, actually, in our license regulations and our license rules, there is a statement that if you will do not,
If you refuse to compete at a major event, you can lose your license. We have a rule for that.
really,
Oh,
it's
so technically you did go against the rule, but that's a stupid rule. I'm sorry. Like, what happens if you're just not, you're just not gonna be up to it? Like, you should have the right to say, yeah, maybe not this time.
course.
Like, I wanna prepare for something else, or it's just not happening for me right now. Because we see, like, in a lot of the other countries, there were athletes that dropped out because
Yeah.
they just weren't up to it after Worlds. So that's something that could happen. And in your federation, they don't consider that maybe you're not up to it. That's just weird. And this does not make sense. I'm sorry. I feel bad that you guys have to go through these and not through any like proper channels either, right? Like they didn't tell you in time. They were hoping that everything would just go, oh, we'll forget about it. Oh, we're there. Agata couldn't say no because she was already in China. Surprise, you're not here with your coach or something. Like, seriously. Like, what were they thinking, right?
And the thing is that they can't seem to accept my decision. Like, even though after they told me that they would cancel my license, I was still like, okay, I'm not changing my mind. And they're still trying to pressure me into going. Like, they just can't accept that I'm not competing there. So if you wanted me to compete
That's why
there
they
so
keep
badly,
you still in the list of
yeah,
athletes.
So if you want me to compete so badly, then why won't you just let me go with my coach?
Yeah.
Like, what's the...
Okay, and there was no there was no an option that they will like talked with me that okay, there is not enough money from our government that you that we will pay for your trip. Pay for yourself.
Yeah.
And actually, in 90% I would go. But there it wasn't on menu. So
But
actually in their last statement they said that I can go as a fucking tourist.
Yeah. No one's forbidding Paweł
Thank you
from
very
going
much.
to
you
China,
can
right?
coach from the galleys. Like, yeah, you can do it. What's going on?
Awesome.
Uh,
That doesn't make sense. I mean, you have two athletes out of the three. It's
but
just,
you know who is going? The
yeah,
vice
that's what I
president
wanted
of
to
our
ask.
Fed.
Is only one coach allowed to go? Are there?
We got 3 coaches going. One of them is our team's head coach. The other one is a personal coach of the third athlete.
Okay.
And the third one is the vice president of our federation, who doesn't have any lifters lifting there.
Like he's just going to for like the picture moment or like what? Like
That's what we're asking. Why is he going there?
that's so
We would
messed
like to
up.
know.
Like I mean, if you have three spots, you have three athletes, even if all of them had like different coaches, you could actually take all three athletes' coaches, like if they were, but it's not even the case. You actually coach two of them. It just it doesn't make sense. It's not efficient either. It's like it's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to think like when they make those decisions in your federation, like do they send out something to like the clubs or do they
Nope.
like do they put it up to a vote or like how does that even work?
No.
They just decide between themselves.
Last moment and whatever happens.
We honestly don't really know.
Oh man.
It's not very transparent.
Yeah. Not at all.
And like what have you the other day I saw in your stories, Agatha, that someone shared like the emails. There were some emails. The trouble with the emails. Because they did like an article, I guess.
Yep, they've
They
posted
interviewed
a...
for an article and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But they even changed the wording of the things you actually wrote on it, right? Like, how does
Yep.
that make you even feel? Like, is that even legal? Like, they're changing things up. Like, how can you answer to that?
We're actually going to sue them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
because
hopefully they will answer for this. But yeah, generally their tone, the way they're speaking to me, it feels like they don't see me as a person,
Yeah.
but as an object that they own and that they can just like tell me what to do. And even when they talk about my decision, they don't say that it's my decision. They make it seem like someone decided for me, like Paweł
yeah,
is a
like
bad
you weren't
influence
thinking
on me.
about it. Someone
Yeah,
told
like
you to
Paweł is a
wrote it.
bad influence on me because he's making me do this. And like, no, I've decided I don't want to go there. Can't you just accept this?
So they're still holding on to hope that after everything they're doing to you, that you will go, oh, okay, never mind. It's all good, I'll go. That's not gonna happen. I mean, that's insane. It's, you guys work together.
Yeah.
I mean,
Almost 3 years now.
you're like the greatest power lifter of all time. Everybody knows who Agata is, and we know who Pavel is. I mean, he's the genius behind everything too. So it's like you as a federation, you have this kind of human power behind it. I would be so grateful, you know. I would be doing everything to make sure that you guys get what you need because you're representing the federation and the country. And I mean, it just doesn't make sense that they would bend over backwards to exclude your coach, because sometimes this feels more like it's really targeted towards Paweł.
Yes, it is. It is.
That they're like, yeah, just take him out of the picture. And Agata,
Yeah.
we can work with you if you
Actually,
take him
in
out
the
of the
last
picture.
Actually, in the last statement, they exposed that actually they don't like me due to the fact that most of our best athletes work with me. That I'm like stealing whatever it fucking means, athletes from them.
Yeah, they made it public and they seem to be really proud of themselves. And they're basically saying that it's just a
But they
personal
don't
thing.
think athletes think. Like they don't think the athletes
No,
have a right to think,
that's what I'm talking
to
about. They
make
don't see
decisions.
us.
That's
They don't see us as people, but as objects that
As
belong to them.
As puppets.
Yeah.
that is crazy because yeah, I mean as an athlete, you can switch up your coach or you can search for whatever works for you and decide to
course.
stay or not. You don't steal people.
Yeah.
And what's their issue? I mean, you're coaching their best athletes. And there's a reason for that. That the best athletes are searching for you. I mean, you have done amazing things as a coach, and you have some crazy methods. The crazy SBDs, we all heard about it, but you can see results, right?
Actually, the funny thing is that 6SBDs is invented by Dietmar Wolf, who is now vice president of IPF. And actually, some members of our and two of members that are going to Chengdu were attended the IPF trainers level 2 course when Dietmar Wolf talked about it. And they agree with themselves that it is impossible to train like that.
But
And
we
now
know
we
that
have
it
like
is.
Agata who is doing 7 SBDs and
Wow.
and she is like the best in the world. So I think someone is in a big mistake.
And yeah, the fact that they're saying that they've chosen coaches based on their experience and abilities, but like honestly, I can't agree with that.
But the vice president is not a coach, is he?
He is.
It is.
But of none of the people that are going.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, they forgot to actually consider results also, besides experience. I mean, you're the one that has
Apparently no.
most results, and it just doesn't add up. The other thing that I saw that kind of, I think it upset a lot of the women in the community is that a lot of the emails that they sent you back, they were saying like, oh, you're just being too emotional, you know?
Yeah.
I think you're speaking because of your emotions or whatnot. And I'm like, what? You can make your decisions on your own. And
Yeah, this
that's something that almost all women get told when they make a decision that is like final. We almost always hear, oh, you're being too emotional, too irrational, you're letting your emotions control you. And what does that make you feel when you read that? How did you feel about it? Like,
to be honest, that's not the part that made me the most mad. But let me just I have a screenshot translated.
please, because I only saw like a small fragment, like someone posted it in your stories.
Today you want to withdraw from the competition, citing Mr. Jurczyński's absence as the reason. And shouldn't the most important thing for Mr. Jurczyński be that you can win medals? Shouldn't Mr. Jurczyński be the first person to help you make the best decision? And it's like
He's the one
he's
making the
making
choices for you. Wow.
yeah, that's what they make it seem like, and that's the part that got me the most mad because like yeah, as I've said,
Like
it
you
seems
could
like they
think
don't
for
think like
yourself.
me. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, I mean, we're in 2025. Like, I could expect that from like maybe 40, 50 years ago.
Yeah.
But we're in another time that, I mean, everybody is allowed to think for themselves and make decisions. If you didn't want to go because they didn't meet your conditions, that's perfectly fine. And they shouldn't have to like mess up with your livelihood. I mean, this is the way that you live. This is how you make your money and it's your job too. So it's messing up with both of your livelihoods for one decision of saying, yeah, we're not going. You're not meeting our expectations, so we're not going. So after all of this, the decision they make and everything, where do you go from here? Like, what do you guys want to keep pushing for? And what actions are you going to take to move forward from this?
One thing is that we're going to pursue a legal battle, and we generally just want to see if the rule book of our federation is even how do you say it?
If there is agreement with like constitution and
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
let's
If
say
it's not
license.
illegal, right?
Yeah,
If the rule
because
book is legal.
it seems like this whole rule about like canceling your license because you want to compete, it felt really odd
Shady?
and yeah, shady.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's one thing. And the next thing is, of course, looking for a way for me to be able to go back to competing as soon as possible. So we're looking at the possible options. And yeah, we will also contact the IPF to see
Yeah,
if
that's
they
what
can
I
help
was
in
gonna
any way.
say. Have you guys reached out to the IPF and have they said anything about?
Not yet, actually, because due to the fact that the Ministry of Sport involved in this in the previous weekend, right? They
Yeah,
called
they
us, but actually they
didn't do anything.
yeah.
But
To
yeah,
be honest,
we're short on time because we're opening up a gym this weekend, so we
Oh,
just
wow.
really don't have time to sit down and take care of everything. But yeah,
There's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of like different ways that you can go about it, and people that you have to reach out to. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff also going on besides.
yeah.
So you guys are opening up a gym,
yep,
Yep.
and it's like a joint project. You're both doing it together, or
Yeah.
we got like a team of
congrats.
5.
Congrats. That's really exciting. See some good
Thank you
news.
for us too.
Yeah, really exciting. And I don't think I asked you, but how long can they take away your license? Like, is there a period that they say, I don't know, you have maybe 2, 3 months or a year
Minimum
or
is
2 years?
6 months, but actually it's their it's their decision.
They
It
will
may
give it back.
yeah, and
Oh, so
they
for
might
now it's
extend
6
this.
months, but they can extend it if they
Yeah,
still.
yeah, like for infinity, even if they are like rude.
I remember like the first post that you guys made together about this, and I remember looking through the comments. You have a lot of support from everywhere in the powerlifting community. I think it would be insane someone not to agree on your point of view, especially athletes. They're like, everybody should have the right, you know? But I saw a lot of them saying, well, if Poland won't take you, come to our country, you know? But is that like, come, please come? Is that even a possibility? Like, really, according to the laws, I guess, or the rule book in your guys' federation, can you like just switch to another country or
We're
are you
looking
looking
into
into
this.
that?
Yeah, we're looking into this. I mean, since I've lost my license, I'm not a member of our
You're
federation
not
anymore.
affiliated. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just up to another federation taking me. So yeah.
Yeah, the things with residency, etc. But actually, it's doable.
We're
I think we.
looking for ways to do
Yes,
it.
Yeah,
yes,
it's an option. It's an option.
yes, it is.
Looking
It is.
into it. So, okay, all the
But
other
actually, it
countries.
would be nice to be still in Poland and in Poland Federation, Polish Federation. So,
I mean, it's not like this is also a point in which if you guys take the legal battle and you win, this marks a precedent. I mean, they will have to change that rule book, and maybe you will change things for your federation and for other athletes. I'm sure that this is not the first issue they had maybe with an athlete. They
yeah,
just maybe decided to brush it off or just go, okay, I can go against them maybe. But it's still like, it amazes me your calmness with this, in a sense that you are still willing to work together, and it's great that this will help other athletes too, and for them to say, no, I've had enough, this is not okay. I can say when I go to a competition or not. I can rest if I want to, or I can go with my coach if I need to. I mean, everybody needs something in a meet, and maybe some people are scared to say it, you know?
We're actually collecting stories from people
yeah,
because they've done a lot of things that are not legal according to our rule book. But yeah, the sad truth is that a lot of people are too scared to speak up because they fear they might get a ban for this. Yeah, because like you see what happens when
Yeah, if
someone
you don't say no, it's like, okay.
yeah
yeah, yeah,
Like
totally.
they don't appreciate the talent that they have in their federation. I mean, it just doesn't add up. I think they're just, what's the word I'm looking for? They just want to build themselves up and take advantage of everything they can without actually putting powerlifting and their athletes first, you know? So, what would you say, both of you? You can take turns. What would you say to the community of powerlifters in general? Like, if you could give them some advice when they have to face a difficult situation like this, maybe, what advice would you give them?
honestly it's a bit hard to say because I know I'm in a very privileged position where a lot of people know me and I got a lot of support from people both nationally and internationally. And I know I wouldn't be able to, for instance, switch feds if I wasn't this well known. So I don't really know what to say. I would like to say if you don't like something, just don't agree with it and fight against it, but it's
It,
not an option for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, definitely.
Also, like switching federations to the WPC, XPC, or something like that. That's not a solution because only in IPF you have a real powerlifting career. You are competing with the best of the best. So it's not the same.
Yeah, it's different.
So I would say stand for yourself, but as Agata said, that might not be a best option. But
It's
how long
different.
can you take
Yeah,
spitting on
exactly.
you? Like I had really major problems with federation for like year and 3 months since I started coaching Kula. And after that, I started to have some issues with like coaching people, like being accused of stealing, of using doping amongst my lifters, which is total bullshit, and other things without any proof. So they actually, I was standing with Agata for the silent worker meet. We only stand once before the disciplinary commission. If I would like, if I in the past would violate some rules, I will be the first person that they will punish for it. But I didn't break any rule
Yeah,
or broke, of course.
that's crazy. So you said that it all started when, like, it intensified
Yeah,
when you started coaching the other athlete. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the name. I'm so sorry.
Zuzanna Kula. Yeah,
Sanakula.
yeah.
And so you maybe pissed off the wrong person, right? Is that person like in the head of the federation?
Nope, he's a head coach.
Oh, okay. So you pissed off the wrong coach. You you hurt
Yeah,
his
but
you
actually,
hurt his ego. That's it. So he
actually, it was her decision, not mine. It was her decision. I'm just,
But when it
yeah.
comes to me, the problems started even earlier
yeah.
in 2023 with my Sheffield invitation.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a pretty long story. So
I'm
after
here for
Worlds,
it.
yeah, after Worlds in 2023, sometime after, Aaron from SBD messaged me on Instagram and said that I would be getting a wild card just to let me know in advance. And fast forward to October, it was on Saturday when I got a DM from Pete asking me if I've received my Sheffield nomination, because we have time till Tuesday to send it back, to like accept the nomination. And I was like, no, I haven't received it. So he confirmed with me that he sent it to the right emails, because the way it works, SBD has to send those nominations to the National Federation,
Oh,
and the
okay.
National Federation sends it to the athlete. So I was like, yeah, those are the right emails. So basically,
But you haven't gotten anything?
no, we had to wait till Monday because, of course, they don't work on during the weekend, and I had to call my club's head coach,
Okay.
because in Poland we have clubs that you have to belong to, and he had to call the officials from our federation. And after a full day of making phone calls, I finally was told that they blocked my invitation because I haven't competed at the national meet that year. Even
Okay.
though there's no rule saying that you have to compete at national meets. And
Yeah.
I actually wrote an official letter to them for them to let me not compete at nationals that year, because they were 2 weeks after Sheffield. And I didn't just want to have to compete 2 weeks after Sheffield. And they agreed. So they let me not do the national meet.
And
And a
then
few
they
months
blocked you.
later, they're mad at me that I didn't do a national meet. And the worst part is that no one even contacted me about this. No one told me, hey, we would like you to come to a national meet because this and this.
They didn't even
And
tell you. Wow.
yeah, and so yeah, that
Super
was like the
organized, and they like to make decisions without letting other people know.
yeah. And the worst thing is, I
Stupid.
don't know if they would even send me the nomination for Sheffield had I not called them, because yeah, as I've said, they didn't contact me about this at all, and they only told me because we started calling them. So I could have not gone to Sheffield 2024 because of them. And that was like the first big thing, and I really don't know why. Why?
They
Why?
really do love to do that. Like the making decisions and not letting you know. Like maybe if they do that, you won't find out. It's like, yeah, they told me already. You have to go and start calling them up and pushing them to tell you that they made a decision. It just
Yeah.
doesn't add up.
Yeah. And in their last statement, they said that both of us, we are destroying Polish powerlifting. We are destroying Polish sport.
We are destroying the image of Polish sport, and
Yeah. Imagine what would happen if Agata would not compete at Sheffield 224 and would not win because they did not tell it that she is blocked for it.
Oh my
Because
God.
I feel like this is the destroying of Polish
Yeah,
powerlifting.
they are. They're they're keeping you from going to these important meets. They are keeping you from pushing your boundaries. They're in Spanish in Chile we say cortar las alas, and it's like cutting your wings so you don't fly. So they can kind of control you in a sense, and they can say no, we control her, but they don't. They can't control people. I mean, you guys are athletes. You get to choose what to do.
especially in such a niche sport,
Yeah,
we don't have big contracts or anything like that. It's like most people put money into it to be able to compete, and just
there's a
unbelievable.
lot of effort before you start getting into bigger meets. I mean, there's
Yeah.
a lot of investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wow, like how long have the people that are in charge, how long have they been in charge? Has it
From
always been the same people?
1998.
Yeah, almost 30 years.
The same people, the same
Yep.
structure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for a change. Definitely, it's a time for a
And
change.
this is actually to be we if you want to be sure that we will not punished in the future from them, there will not happen anything bad from them to me, to Agata, to every other lifter that I coach. We need to make sure that the authorities will change, that
Yeah.
there will be some, how to say it, everybody,
Elections.
some elections, and just president, vice president for the powerlifting will change with
Yeah.
other members that are simply not loving the sport. They love power.
I would love
They
to
they just
represent.
like to be in control and see what they can get from it.
Yeah.
They don't really love the sport. That's really a shame. And I guess there's some countries that may have similar issues. Who knows? I don't know. But it's sad when the people in charge of leading a sport really don't get it. They don't live it. They don't enjoy it. They don't want it to see growth in their country for it. And things like this happen. They put their egos before the well-being of the athletes and the sport in general.
Yeah.
So now that your license is revoked, we can see that there's a chance. Oh, how does that even work for Sheffield this next coming year? Like,
We-
are you going to be
If
able to
nothing will
compete? Do you
change,
have to be federated to compete in Sheffield? Like, you have to be with your country federation, and how would that even look like? I think it's going to be crazy if there's a Sheffield that you're not in it. I think people should riot. No, I'm sorry. I mean, that's going to be complicated for the sponsors too. I'm sure they're hoping that you are going to be there.
yeah.
It's really hard to say. Like, we really hope to find a solution by Sheffield, but we honestly don't know. And that's putting a lot of stress on both of us because
Yeah.
I might be the only person in history of powerlifting who could win 3 Sheffields in a row, and they're just taking that away from me, and of course from the entire community. So
Yeah.
There is a spark of hope still, but it's really small, and we need to see what will happen in the future, what lawyers will say to us, what IPF will say to us, what the Council of City Warszawa, because it's like the organization that is above the PZK, our federation, will say to us. Maybe something will change,
Yeah, because you
but
have done everything by the book, really. You've never had any issues of you said so, Pavel, that you never had issues of breaking rules or whatever. It's not. This is just your federation being really stupid. I'm sorry. There's like no other words for it. They're
yeah,
just
we feel pretty
really.
the same.
yeah,
So we have seen a lot of support and in social media and people really upset by it. But I wanted to ask you, what would be the best way for people to support you in this moment? Like, because I know a lot of people have different ways of supporting. Sometimes it's too much, or sometimes it's not maybe the way that you need it. So I wanted to ask you guys if anybody wanted to help you guys out at this moment, what would be the best way for people like me to help you out and show you
Actually,
your support?
pretty hard question. Maybe we'll need some funds for lawyers. It might happen if things go wrong. Actually, for now, I will say that just make sure that people who are from your countries, who are in some way connected to IPF, make sure that they are like how to say, że są na bieżąco.
that they're well informed what's going on,
Yeah.
Okay.
and they're up to date with everything.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I would definitely like to thank everyone for sharing this and just like showing support and stuff. It's gotten really big, especially in Poland. We've
Yeah.
been in most, if not all, of the major newspapers. We've been on TV, and we will be again in one of the major news stations. So that's really great that it got so like big.
Got a lot
And
of attention.
yeah, so thanks for that, and that's something you can still do so that it doesn't just die, especially
Yeah.
after the World Games, because yeah,
Yeah, because sometimes it happens when you go through a legal process that sometimes it starts to stretch out, you know. It gets a little bit longer than you expected. And then
Yeah.
some people forget. But I'm sure no one in the powerlifting community can forget what is going on right now. I mean, it's the power team not being able to compete is just insane. So we wanted to do this interview to show our support and to also help you reach out to the Spanish speaking community. We will leave everything subtitled in both languages, so English and Spanish. And we just wanted to say thanks for taking time to speak with us. And we really just hope that everything finds a way that you can start competing again and that things can change for your federation so other athletes don't get discouraged, you know, and more people can do powerlifting in IPF in your country too. So thank you so much for your time. Is there anything that you might want to add, that you might want to say to everybody before we leave?
thanks for having us on, thanks for listening to us, and yeah, we'll be putting the
Free Agata.
Free Agata, hashtag free Agata. Liberen Agata in Spanish. ¿Sí?
Awesome.
Yeah, we love you guys so much and we just hope the best for you. I really hope that we get to see you in Sheffield and I want to change. I want to go to Poland and change everything. You need to start competing. That's the best part. I think that every year, every competition, it just blows our minds on how amazing you are and how much you have grown through the years. So thank you
you.
both for giving us a show every time. Thank you so much. We won't take any more of your time, so keep us posted, okay? Thank
Sure
you.
thing.
Sure.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.